Hello and welcome to Mindful Living, where we explore the art of living with the intention, balance, and inner peace. I am Avik, your host, guiding you through conversations on health, meditation, mental well being, mindfulness, and the mind body connection. Each episode features expert insights to help you grow, heal, and thrive. So, take a deep breath, relax, and join us on this journey to a more mindful and fulfilling life. So, let's get started.
Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Mindful Living podcast. I'm your host, Sana, and today we are diving into a truly uplifting and unique conversation about health, wellness, and stress relief. Our special guest is Cathy Nesbitt, a passionate health and wellness advocate, founder of Cathy's Crawley Composters, Cathy's Sprouters, and Cathy's Laughter Club. Cathy is on a mission to bring simple solutions for some of the today's biggest challenges, from sustainable waste management to stress management. And today on the Mindful Living podcast, we'll be focusing on one of her powerful tools for mental well-being, laughter. Cathy's belief in the healing power of laughter, along with her award winning innovations in sustainability, will leave you inspired to live a more mindful, joyful, and healthy life. So let's get ready to laugh and learn. So, Cathy, welcome to the show. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us today.
Sana, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Great. So, Cathy, you have such a diverse background in sustainability and wellness. How did you first discover the healing power of laughter, and how has it impacted your life?
Oh, great question. I love that. So it's the 22nd anniversary of Cathy's Crawley Composters, selling worms by the pound for indoor composting. Not
Wow.
everybody wants worms in the house. I didn't know. And 2012, although I'd heard it many times, in 2012, one more person said, "Ew, worms in the house." And I heard it, I felt it, I questioned everything. And the very next day, I was introduced to laughter yoga. And so you asked how it changed my life. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So laughter, it really helped me to understand that when people said, "Ew, worms in the house," they weren't maybe saying, "Ew," about me personally, but I think on a level I took it personal. It was more like, "Oh, what you're offering. I don't want what you're offering." And so I've been laughing since 2012, really laughing since 2020 when the world shut down. And I would love to just talk a little bit about what laughter yoga is for the listeners.
Definitely.
Laughter yoga it's not about doing yoga and laughing. It's laughing as a cardiovascular workout. It's a physical activity that helps us get out of stress and into joy. Started in your beautiful country, started in India in 1995 by a medical doctor, Dr. Madan Kataria. And his goal is world peace, Sana. Can you imagine what a great, I'm jumping on that bandwagon. Yes, please.
I mean, that's really wonderful. Even in fact, I didn't know that. So thank you so much for telling this.
Yeah, so laughter yoga. Dr. Kataria was, a GP dispensing, maybe antidepressants, maybe taking some himself. I don't know. No, probably not. I take that back, Dr. Kataria. And he was writing an article for a magazine. A medical magazine about laughter. And during his research, he found all these studies that laughter is the best medicine. And he thought, hey, if laughter is the best medicine, why don't we just laugh? And this is the funny part. I mean, it's not jokes or comedy, but he could only find 5 people in India to join him at the beginning.
Oh,
And I think that's funny because there's so many people.
exactly.
uh, so 5 people got together. It was him and his wife, she's a yoga teacher, and 3 friends. And they
Mhm.
started telling jokes and funny stories. And over a couple of weeks, they amassed about 50 people. So 50 people were coming to laugh every day and have fun. And
Okay.
then the jokes started to become, off color. Maybe they're dirty jokes, so they're about
Mhm.
somebody. If
Mhm.
if it's about somebody, it's not funny for those people that the joke is about.
Mm.
And the crowd said, we don't like this anymore. It's not funny. So he
Mhm.
said, come back tomorrow. I'm going to have a solution. And
Mhm.
he went home and I guess thought, how can we laugh? And then he thought about children. When you look at children, they seem to
Yeah,
be laughing for nothing. They're,
exactly. Exactly.
right? What are those children doing? Nothing. They're just laughing over there. Now we need to be like them. So laughter yoga is little games to inspire the laughter. Um, so there's clapping, and you're clapping palm to palm. So you're activating meridians, and the
Mhm.
rhythm is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and the words are very easy: ho ho, ha ha ha. And I thought that when I started laughter yoga, the clapping was a little bit funny. I thought, what is that for? And then I understood. Once I got trained, I understood that the clapping part
Mhm.
helps our brain to, for the people that are in their head, the people that are very logical and serious, this
Mhm.
gives them something to do with their hands. And
Mhm.
they're able to play. And then when you start going ho, ho, ha, 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 and clapping,
Mhm.
we send a note to our brain. Oh, I must be happy. I'm clapping and smiling and saying ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And our brain doesn't, or our body doesn't know the difference between real and simulated laughter. So it really is a magic medicine. Our brain might be saying, wow, what is happening? Why are you laughing? There's no jokes, there's no comedy, because
Mhm.
our brain, the role of our brain is to keep us safe and conserve energy.
Mhm.
Like when we get in a situation that we've been in before, maybe with a sibling, they say something and then all of a sudden we're in that same dispute that we were in last time because
Mhm.
our brain's like, oh, I know what to do here. So this is kind of a way to trick our brain. Our body is, when we're laughing, we're secreting all the love drugs, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, the
Yeah.
love drugs, versus cortisol and adrenaline when we're stressed.
Hmm. Wow, that's really, really interesting, Kathy. And thank you so much for shedding the light on the actual benefits, the origin of laughter yoga. And thank you so much for sharing this with all of us. It's really wonderful to know. I mean, it's such an organic gift given to us, but it's ignored. The benefits are ignored. So, thank you once again. And Kathy, in a world that often feels overwhelming, how can people incorporate laughter into their daily routines to reduce stress and improve overall well being?
Wonderful. So I'd like to go a step back first of all.
Hmm.
There are about 50 years of research showing that laughter has so many health benefits. It oxygenates our beautiful brain and our body, secreting the love drugs. We connect. We're social. There's so many beautiful benefits to laughing, and it's proven in research. So if laughter is so beneficial, why is it so challenging for us to receive or to achieve sustainable, reliable laughter for our health? And it's the critical mind center. It's that frontal lobe that says, so as an adult, so I talked about children just laughing.
Yeah.
As adults, we need to have a reason for laughing. So it goes through, if we hear a joke, it goes through all those filters. Is this funny? Is it appropriate? Is it okay for me to laugh with the people that I'm with? What will they think if I'm laughing? All of these filters are conditional laughter. So when the laughter is approved, in air quotes, when the laughter is approved, that means it's already gone through all those filters. The solution is laughter yoga because it's laughing for the health of it. There's no jokes or comedy. It's laughter as a cardiovascular workout. So what I would say to somebody that's listening, that they're struggling, they're like, oh, I'm having a depression, or I'm feeling really stressed, I'm anxious about the future, I'm frustrated. All of those um, all of those emotions or those feelings are low vibrating energies. Laughter is very high vibration. We
Yes.
know when we laugh, we feel good. We feel great. Our
Yeah.
stomach might hurt, right, from the
Yeah.
laughter muscles. Our cheeks are hurting when we laugh for a long time. We're like, oh my gosh, stop laughing. I can't laugh anymore. And the benefits last for hours. On the opposite, if we've had a fight with somebody and we're really angry, those not benefits, those chemicals, the stress chemicals, take hours also to for our body to overcome.
Yeah.
So you asked, the question was, how can somebody, laugh more? I think that was the question.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge to laugh by ourselves. So
Mhm.
there are now, before 2020, there were very few opportunities to laugh online. And now, because of Dr. Kataria's beautiful work starting in 1995, I
Mhm.
think it started in 95, so Dr. Kataria could train people around the world. There
Mhm.
are laughter clubs
Yeah.
in over 120 countries now. We're probably closer to 150 countries.
Oh.
Um, yeah, laughter every day. You can laugh online for free around the world. You don't need to understand the language. You could pop into Japan or pop into Singapore or France, anywhere. There's laughter clubs. They might be speaking that language, but then once they get into the games, you can follow along and just do the clapping, laughing, and you're connecting. I would encourage people to attend a laughter club, because that then you get the sustainable laughter that you need. You're making eye contact, you're connecting with people, you're playing, and you just feel great. I would love to talk about my free Tuesday club.
Yeah.
It's on Zoom. I started in June of 2020, right in the midst of the pandemic, because I needed it. And now, so we just celebrated 4 years of our free laughter club. It's so beautiful. And I generally get about 25 Zoom squares, although in some of those squares, I have my wheelhouse is folks with special needs
Mhm.
and seniors. Those are my two. I mean, I love laughing with everybody. Those two groups are, it's really close to my heart, and I get filled up. So in my club, I have at least three of the Zoom squares are, they're called community living groups. So community living is an organization in Canada
Mhm.
that help folks with special needs. So they have day programs, to offer respite for the people, so they can be part of community and to give their families a break. And so that they're connected with people that are like them, so that they can meet their friends in the groups and be part of society.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, that's really beautiful, Kathy. And you also have been pioneer in environmental innovation with Kathy's Crawley composters and Kathy Sprouters. How do you find the balance between the intense focus on something as serious as sustainability and also maintaining your own mental health?
Wow, great one. Oh, for anyone listening, put yourself first. Self-care is healthcare. There's no room at the end. There's meaning the hospital. And I just laugh a lot. So I laugh as part of my, it is the 22nd anniversary selling worms by the pound. It wasn't easy. And I knew that that's why I was put on earth, to be the head worm. And I
Mhm.
know that when we are, I have such a passion for gardening and growing food and delicious, nutritious food, not just something that, is heavily sprayed with chemicals to help it grow. Of course, the chemical engineers are super smart and doing their job. I don't think that the chemicals are the best for our body. So if we can grow our own, and then, composting is nature's way for us to convert our food scraps and paper and manures into more nutrient rich fertilizer. So then the food itself is more nutrient rich.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, I take you. The question was, how do people like? How do I keep
Yeah.
myself? Yes. It's really important because at a certain point, I'm trying to sell worms and people were saying, ooh. So in 2012, when one more person said, ooh, I really questioned everything. And now the laughter has really helped me. I have a laughter buddy. We're going on 3 years. Every morning she calls me. She's in another part of Canada. She calls me. I don't answer hello. I just start laughing. I know it's her. We laugh for 2 full minutes. And then we breathe for 1 full minute and two more full minutes of laughing. It's a 5 minute practice every morning, and it just sets my body up for the rest of the day. Here's what happens. Sometimes when people wake up, if it's by their alarm, first of all, they get jarred awake by the alarm. They're alarmed. And then they start thinking about all the things that they have to do that day. So what happens? Our body gets stiff. We automatically start our day in stress mode. What I want people to do is maybe they wake up by alarm. If that's how you need to wake up, that's fine. Wake up by the alarm, but don't jump out of bed right away. Take at least three beautiful, deep belly breaths in through the nose, into your big belly. Not that your belly's big, but let it come out. And then, let your belly soften as you exhale and think about things you're grateful for. Don't think about your to-do list. That will come. You'll get things done.
Yeah.
This is something that I think it was really during, since 2020 that I really have adopted this practice. I realize there really is no room at the end. We need to look after ourselves. And we have the tools. Laughter's the best medicine. But there's tapping, there's gratitude. We can focus on our breath. When our mind is spinning out of control, all we need to do, not all, I mean, there's many things, is slow down our breathing. Because when we're stressed, we're breathing like panting like dogs. Like, we're not breathing properly. So our body's not getting what it needs. For sure, our brain isn't. Have you ever lost your keys and you got to go and you're like flapping around? Oh, where are my keys? As long as you're flapping around, asking, where are my keys? I got to go. Right? You're not breathing properly. Your brain is literally being deprived of oxygen. It can't help you without oxygen.
That's true. That's true. And why do you think, laughter, as I, also mentioned in the first part of the discussion, it's a very simple solution. It's a gift and it's so powerful. Why do you think laughter is often overlooked as a method of just improving mental health and managing stress?
Oh, that's a great question. Look at you go. I love it. So it actually goes back to the Greeks. The Greeks squished out laughter. And I'm talking, I don't mean the Greek people. It was Aristotle and Plato. They thought that laughter was frivolous, that it had no place in society. So not that they banned it, but the more education you had, the less you laughed because it was it was frowned upon. If you were laughing, it was like, you were just silly, just foolish people. Only foolish people laugh. So it was a societal. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's still the same way, I guess. We often ridicule people who laugh at silly things or they just laugh while they are talking. So we often tend to think that, they are just stupid or they don't have any logic with them. So I think it's still the same way.
It's still here. That's right. It's part of our society. It's past. It's coming back. I believe that people are understanding the value because of Dr. Kataria's work and all of the thousands and thousands of laughter leaders and teachers and masters around the world now. It's a movement. This is a laughter movement. And I'm so grateful to Dr. and Mrs. Kataria for their incredible work. You can imagine he was a medical doctor. He's the youngest of 8 children, and even his family at the beginning said, "Oh, come on, what are you doing? You're making us look bad." Like, why stop laugh? Like, be serious, be a doctor, and don't be the laughing man. Right? So it takes time for people to understand this is such a gift to the world and for us to really embrace our inner giggle. It just, it's society has squished this out and now we need to bring it back again.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Kathy, with the global mental health challenges we are facing today as the entire humanity, the mankind, what do you see? Do you see laughter as a universal remedy? And how can it help across different cultures and communities?
It is. Thank you. Since 2020, I'm traveling around the world by podcast. And I've been to many different countries, and every host, I ask them, have you heard
Mhm.
the expression, laughter is the best medicine? And I haven't met one person yet that hasn't heard that. So it's a global expression. And
Yeah,
so if laughter is the best medicine, then we just need to laugh. And I think that's key. We just need to reintroduce the idea that laughter is the best medicine. It's within us. It's free. It's
yeah.
free magic medicine. We're in charge of our own pharma.
Wow, that's really, really encouraging, Kathy. And what's next for you? Are there any new initiatives or projects that you are excited to share with us, Kathy?
Thank you. Yes, I am. This is this next big thing that I'm working on is um, it's going to change the world for folks with Down syndrome, their families, and their caregivers, and the people in their surround. I'm creating a program for young adults with Down syndrome to be laughter yoga leaders so they can lead laughter for their demographic. And why, sometimes when I say this goal, it's not a solo mission. So I'm looking for people who are involved in Down syndrome. Either they work for an organization, they have lots of cash, and they want to help fund my this initiative. Yes, I'm open to receive money. Or people that just want to help me bring this mission to life because Down syndrome does not know socioeconomic status and it doesn't know boundaries. It doesn't know country borders. It just is.
Yes.
And
That-
folks with Down syndrome, they don't sweat like the general population. So they can sometimes they can overheat, they can get over, what do you call it? Exert, where they overheat, I guess the word is, if they do physical activity. Laughter, when you're laughing, you're not really sweating, but you're still getting all the benefits of a cardiovascular workout.
Yeah, yeah. That's really, really beautiful and noble. So,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Kathy, for being the beacon of hope we all need, and of course, laughter. So, how can our listeners stay connected with you and learn more about Kathy's Laughter Club and your composting work, your work on sustainability, and the amazing other work you are doing?
Thank you, Sana. My laughter page is probably the best. It's cathysclub.com, Kathy with a C. And I would invite everybody, open invitation to attend my Tuesday club. It's 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 30 minutes of super fun self-care. I incorporate tapping, brain gym, qigong, just to help people get out of stress and into joy. And I also have a video series, Fun Fab Friday, if the time for my free club doesn't work.
Mhm.
It's 3 years. We just celebrated 3 years of videos every single Friday, 169 episodes so far, like little shorts. They're either 5 minutes up to 10 minutes, just,
Mhm.
something for people to just watch and just get a jiggle, a chuckle.
Great, great. We'll mention all the details in the show notes for our listeners. And Kathy, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been such a joyful and enlightening conversation with you.
Thank you, Sana.
And Kathy's insights, listeners, on the healing power of laughter, combined with her passion for sustainability, are truly, truly inspiring for us. And I would like to share that laughter can be a simple yet profound way to boost your mental and physical health. It is. And be sure to check out the show notes for exploring Cathy's Laughter Club and other fantastic initiatives she's taking through the show notes along with this episode on your favorite podcast platform. And if you enjoyed this episode, you laughed along with us, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review. And stay mindful, stay present, and until next time, keep living your best, most joyful life. Thank you.